Ultra-processed foods linked to early signs of Parkinson's disease. A new study reveals concerning connections. Scientists have discovered a troubling link between ultra-processed foods and early signs of Parkinson's disease. This groundbreaking research, published in May 2025, suggests that people who consume more processed foods like cold breakfast cereals, cookies, and hot dogs are more likely to show early warning signs of this neurodegenerative condition. What are ultra-processed foods? Ultra-processed foods are industrial formulations that typically contain 5 or more ingredients. These foods undergo extensive processing and often include additives, preservatives, artificial colors, and flavor enhancers. Common examples include cold breakfast cereals, packaged cookies and crackers, hot dogs and processed meats, frozen meals, soft drinks and energy drinks, instant noodles, packaged snacks. The research findings. The study compared people who ate high amounts of ultra-processed foods with those who consumed very few such products. Researchers found that individuals with higher consumption of these foods were more likely to exhibit early signs of Parkinson's disease. However, the scientists emphasized that this study shows correlation, not causation, meaning it doesn't prove that eating ultra-processed foods directly causes Parkinson's disease. Understanding Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement. It occurs when nerve cells in the brain that produce dopamine become damaged or die. Early signs can include tremors or shaking, stiffness in arms, legs, or trunk, slowness of movement, balance problems, changes in handwriting, loss of smell. Why this matters. This research adds to growing evidence about the health risks associated with ultra-processed foods. Previous studies have linked these foods to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and even certain cancers. The potential connection to Parkinson's disease represents another serious concern about modern dietary patterns. Implications for public health. The findings suggest that reducing consumption of ultra-processed foods might be beneficial for brain health. While more research is needed to establish definitive causal relationships, this study provides another compelling reason to focus on whole, minimally processed foods. Moving forward, researchers plan to conduct longer-term studies to better understand the relationship between diet and Parkinson's disease. They also want to investigate which specific components of ultra-processed foods might be most harmful and whether dietary changes can reduce risk. This research reminds us that our food choices may have far-reaching consequences for our health, including our neurological well-being. As we learn more about these connections, it becomes increasingly important to consider not just what we eat, but how our food is processed and prepared. Reading tips. Read aloud to practice pronunciation. Focus on scientific vocabulary and terms. Notice how the article is structured, with clear sections. Pay attention to transitional phrases that connect ideas. Listening tips. Record yourself reading and listen back. Practice varying your pace and intonation. Emphasize key scientific terms and findings. Use pauses to separate main ideas.